What's up, guys? So I'm trying a new thing out here. I got a new Mac, playing with the camera. Seems to be working good. So I just wanted to come on here, and I may make these into a podcast. I don't know. I really like the feel of just kind of talking. As the winter slows down and I get more in the field, I'll be doing some more outdoor stuff and showing stuff and doing things like that. I got a pretty cool gadget coming my way that I ordered that I'm really looking forward to using. But just some things that have been in my head lately. I'm a sole proprietor, sole member LLC, and I just am so back and forth on the hiring thing. I know that there's many different reasons why maybe I shouldn't be hiring, maybe I should be hiring. I'm going in my, my sixth year, which is insanity, fifth or sixth year. And, anybody that's doing this by themselves should know, and probably does know, how hard it is. Doing everything, the cleaning, the scheduling, the booking, the finding of the clients, the driving, everything. And it really adds up. Yeah, I'm sitting here. It's winter here in Michigan, and we always have that dead season. I could be doing a bunch of storefronts right now. I choose not to, I call it pollute my schedule with that, just because I can make more money doing residentials. And people say, oh, but then you don't have year-round work. Well, I think it offsets itself, rather than freezing temperatures. And yeah, you can clean windows in the cold, and you can add all this stuff to it. And I've done it. But it just, why make the money when it's cold when I can make the money when it's warm and stay inside when it's cold? It's kind of my thinking. But, one thing that's really, like I mentioned, one thing that's really been in my head lately has been the hiring thing. And I'm looking up all these guys, talking to different guys and gals that own different companies, and I'm hearing both ways. I'm hearing from people that have hired that went right back, within a couple of years to doing things themselves, and because they couldn't keep up with the stress, mind you. And on one hand, I'm like, I would love to have guys do the work when I'm sitting in the back, doing the scheduling, doing the booking for people, doing the QT, or QC, whatever, quality control, doing, talking to the clients, answering phones. Like, I don't mind that. I don't mind leading. I like to think of myself as a natural born leader. I tend to, to raise myself up in those situations. So I think I'd be really good at it. And I've had lead roles before in other jobs. That's no problem for me. It's just, some of it's letting go of everything that I've built, everything that my wife and I have built, even taking some rain off for her is hard for me. I don't know why, but it just is. And I think as the years go on, it gets harder because it's just continues to be mold of your baby. So, and you talk to people and they're like, yeah, it's going to take a couple years to find the right people. And some people complain, yeah, I haven't had more than one person for more than a year. And then it goes back to the culture of the company and how you're running things. And people say it's more stress. People say it's less stress. People say it's just as much stress. It's just different stress. You're adult babysitting. You're, always breaking up drama, fights, whatever. And it's like, man, living that solo life is pretty dang good. I get to control my schedule, tweak it as much as I want. I get to work as much as I want and not have to worry about other people's families that I'm providing for. I make a certain amount now, and it's like, is worth hiring one or two people worth me making, because at the end of the day, it's profit, right? I mean, yeah, you're creating a culture, you're creating a business that's lasting longer than you, but at the end of the day, it's the money, right? I mean, we all need it to survive, especially in these times. And it's like, is it worth going through all of that, investing into it right now for an extra 25 grand, 20, 30 grand? And some people, absolutely. Other people, it's an immediate no. And for me, it's just, I'm kind of right in the middle. I've created really good systems for myself. I'm continuously making things quicker. I'm I'm every year it just gets better, and I'm still on the up and up. The growth has slowed a little bit, but I'm still growing, which is a plus. So it's difficult for me to teeter that line, and I'd love to hear from you guys. You guys that have done it for a while, guys who haven't done it for a while, guys who are just starting, guys who've done it for 30 years, maybe you're retired, maybe you've walked both lines. I'd love to hear from you and just kind of learn off of you and glean off of you, and because I'm 30, 32, almost 33. I'm still a young buck in this game, even though I've been doing it for 5 or 6 years. That's nothing compared to a lot of guys and girls. So, it's like I want to build a lasting legacy that outlives me, that maybe my kids can grab onto one day, that can support me in retirement, that can, maybe I'm still part of it, 5 hours a week, during retirement. I don't want to sit around in retirement and do nothing like some guys do. I want to be involved with things and stay active. And, it's such a hard line, man. And because then you got to think about workers' comp and insurance, and I'd need a shop probably for all the vehicles and more vehicles, and and then finding the right people. That's the most important part. I've created a culture for myself and what my clients expect, but how do you relay that? No one's going to care as much as you. I'm constantly told that. No one will care as much as you, and I get that. I understand that. But you need to create a culture. I heard before is to don't hire the people with the experience, hire the people that have the willingness to succeed. Like they're like don't know anything about window cleaning, but you love their ethics, you love their morals, you love the character. Hire on character, don't hire on experience. And I think that's so true. And I'm luckily am surrounded with a great bunch of people that have done it. Some guys that haven't done it, some guys have chose not to do it. So we'll see. Just rambling, especially in these off season, you get a lot more time to think about things and think about where you want to go, set up your equipment, make sure everything is going well. So that's just kind of my thinking. Like I said, I might turn this into a podcast. I think there's an option on YouTube. I'm still super new to YouTube. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, man. I'm just learning day by day. I'm still learning. I'm trying to put out more videos. I got 3 kids and a wife. It's hard. Make videos, find time. You hear that? Listen. It's quiet. It's rarely quiet in my house. I'm in my basement. Usually got 3 kids running around, 2.5 kids running around, causing chaos. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hearing me ramble. Leave some comments, man. Leave something. I need something to talk about. And if you want to hear me talk about anything else, or want reviews on something, or have questions, I don't know a ton, but I know a little. Love to help you. I like to think that I'm, one of the few people on Facebook or YouTube, whatever, that's just really trying to just offer good information, and nothing against the guys that are out there grinding, out there, selling stuff, selling courses, selling, tools, whatever, because that's their thing. I love it. But that's just as of right now, it's not me. I'm just trying to talk to the world of window cleaning and get my thoughts out there and just hear from you guys. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Check you later.